Here we are back again, video number 2. Got a massive lunchtime rush on. I'm always super busy when the kids are off. We're going to show you a little bit of what's going on today, introduce you to a couple of members of the team, and then we might take a trip to one of my favourite eating spots and give you a little review on some of the wonderful food that's in Cardiff. Mate, I'm just doing a lot of trading at the moment. Do you do any trading? Yeah. I've been trading gold against the dollar, like, you know. Yeah, well, it was really overextended. I mean, it was up to like $5.5 grand an ounce, and it went up in a straight line. Nothing goes up in a straight line, you know. So we needed a bit of cooling off, have a bit of consolidation now, and then hopefully ready for the next leg up. I mean, the way the economy is and the way the monetary system is at the moment, people are taking flight to the dollar and putting their money in gold because it's a safer bet, you know. I trade a bit of Forex, trade a bit of gold. I used to trade crypto a lot, but unfortunately, it's such a volatile market, you never know what's coming due. But I do believe in Bitcoin, and I do believe that that is the future in terms of if we want our own independence, if we don't want to be controlled by a monetary system that can infinitely print money and tax us not only with, you know, your employment tax, your income tax, but tax us through inflation as well, then we have to have an asset class that is outside of the normal system, and I think Bitcoin and gold and silver provide us with those opportunities. We're definitely going to a cashless society, and if we want to have our own independence, then we do need to make sure that we are putting some money into assets that are going to be outside of that system, like Bitcoin, like silver, like gold. But it's 100%. And then we'll be controlled via our carbon credits. So, you know, you'll have an X amount of carbon credits to spend each year, or weekly or monthly, whatever that may be. You'll be able to sell carbon credits to those that can afford it, the elite classes, and you won't be able to spend outside of your carbon credits. So your credit card or your digital credit card will be linked to your carbon credits, and if you spend too many carbon credits, regardless of how much you have in the bank, you won't be able to spend any more money because you're impacting the environment, so to speak.
And what would you, if you gave any advice to somebody who's looking to get into investing?
Well, we're not allowed to give financial advice, and we're certainly not giving financial advice or telling what people to do. But what I would do, certainly, is make sure you're investing at least 10% of your income and putting it into opportunities that can help grow and expand your wealth. Just want to show you how to do the perfect jam splits. So we're going to take the Welsh cakes. You want to make sure you have a nice clean cut. Don't slice through it, there's nothing worse. You're not going to get a perfect Welsh cake, because what you want to do is when you fill it, you make sure it goes on, the top goes on exactly the way it came off.
What flavours do you do with filling?
So we do 13 different flavours of Welsh cakes in total. Filled ones, we do lemon, curd, mixed fruit jam, salted caramel, bueno, Nutella, chocolate and pistachio, and Biscoff, and jam and cream. They're all our filled Welsh cakes. So right now, we always have to do the stock the day before for the jam and the lemon. Otherwise, you can't cut hot Welsh cakes. They need to be cooled. And then the moisture of the jam and the lemon curd especially soak into the Welsh cake, which keeps it nice and moist. Always looking to expand our range, so looking for new flavours. If there's anything that you'd like to see in a Welsh cake, comment down below, leave us a note, and we'll do our best to have a look and implement them.
What would you say are the most popular ones?
Most popular Welsh cakes that we do, obviously the traditional fruit. Second most popular I would actually say is jam and cream. Nutella, third most popular. Chocolate and pistachio, jumping on the whole Dubai thing, has really massively taken off. So as I was saying, the most important thing is you take the Welsh cake off, you spread the curd on it, and it goes on exactly the way it came off. So you still have a perfect Welsh cake. Well, I just thought I'd introduce you to some of the team. First up is Zoe. She's been with us about 12 months. She's going to tell you a little bit about herself.
Yeah. So I've worked here for just over a year now, and I've really enjoyed my time so far. I've learned to do lots of different stuff. I'm mainly a server, so I just serve the customers and make the Welsh cakes and jam them.
Who's next, please?
I've been in
Hi, buddy.
down this end.
How's it going, man?
I've recently learned how to make scones and rock cakes, a little bit about
Bag of
the
10,
Welsh
but yeah, which
cakes,
ones
and
you like?
also bread pudding. I find it quite nice working here because I like to do lots of different stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like I get to meet loads of people,
5 chocolate,
enjoy my
3
time,
jam,
and
2
the day
lemon.
goes fast.
What would you say to the requirements?
I think for
Three jam,
customers
2.
sometimes.
And what was the
I
other one?
think
Sorry,
I
3
just quite
shortbreads.
like talking
2
to
shortbreads,
people,
yeah.
and I think you get lots of different people, so I find it really interesting. Yeah, we get a lot of regular customers.
They all gone,
actually.
yeah,
They
they're all
come,
sold
like,
out.
on
They're
the
coming
same
back.
days
We'll have more
at certain
tomorrow,
times.
sorry, Bet.
They always sometimes ring
I
up
know,
and make a
I
little
forgot to
order, so
order,
you
but they
can
forgot to
collect
order them on
it. So I
Tuesday.
really enjoy it.
Sorry,
meeting
Bet.
different people.
Chocolate flake cake, yeah.
I like working for Adam. I think he's really helpful with a lot of stuff. He teaches you a lot.
Do you
He's
buy a
really
bag
like
back?
informative,
Yeah.
helpful.
How's your day
He's
going
really-
anyway, alright?
I think
Yeah.
he cares about the people that work for him. And I
Oh
think
yeah, it's
that's a
after
nice thing.
Yeah.
Jam and cream is always a popular Welsh cake. That's like the more fancy ones though. You stick to the simple ones, it's always traditional and chocolate chip. But if you're a fancier one, then it's normally Nutella or jam and cream.
So we got there, 550.
I'd like the traditional ones. When they're warm, they're my favourite. But if it's a cold one, I think
10, 90, 11,
cold,
10,
I like
11,
chocolate
30
chip.
altogether, please, Brett. Thank you very much.
I think the hardest
Oh,
thing
it's half term,
to
always the
learn
same,
and get
you
really
know?
good at is cutting them. Because sometimes when they're cold, and
No,
or
but
when
you're
they're
all
hot
good.
as
Thank you
well,
very much.
they're
Have a
always
wonderful week,
harder to
alright,
cut
ta-ra, buddy.
in half. I think that's a really something you've got to get used to. Yeah, that takes time.
So now we're going to meet another member of our team, one of our longest serving members. This is Angie. She's been with us, nearly 10 years now. Amazing, loyal server and a wonderful human being. She's the mother of the team. If it's Easter, if it's Valentine's, she has to make something for the team, whether it's a little gift bag, Christmas gifts. If you're having a baby, she'll knit something. Just want to introduce you to our lovely Angela.
So obviously you've been working here a while. What was it, 10 years?
Yeah, nearly 10 years, yes.
What's Adam like the boss?
He's a good boss. I've had good bosses. They have been, all of them, been very good. I still miss Jim though.
Any pet peeves?
No, he's a good boss. He listens, yeah.
He doesn't at like 5 o'clock when you're about to leave go, oh, can you make me 20 more Welsh cakes?
No, he's gone by then.
When I'm here, right?
So what's your favourite thing about working here?
The people, I love the people. I love talking to people over the Bakestone. I love the workers.
What's your favourite Welsh cake?
Chocolate chip. Yeah.
Angie has to have a warm chocolate chip as soon as they come off the griddle.
Yeah.
That's her thing in the morning, a hot chocolate
Good
Welsh
chip,
cake.
yeah.
What's the most popular, would you say? What do people mainly go for?
The fruit. The traditional, yes.
How has the business changed over the years?
It's changed loads. When I started, I was the only server and we only had 2 rollers. And today we got 4 each end. There's 8 of us in the shop now.
That's per day.
Yeah, that's per day, yeah.
15 staff now. Business has grown dramatically.
So yeah, Bakestones has come a very long way.
Hiya, can I get 5
Bag of 10 altogether? Yeah. 5 traditional. Got chocolate, white chocolate, coconut, lemon, jam and plain.
Can I get 2 jam?
2 jam. 7.
Do you want a Buena one?
They're not in the 10 for 550. They're these are priced individually. Everything in the back row is 10 for 550. All the 60 pence Welsh cakes.
Right, can I get, what's that,
7, yeah, you got 3 left.
Can I get a white chocolate chip?
Yep. 8. Normal chocolate.
Yeah, normal chocolate.
Yeah. Coconut, lemon, curd.
I'll have
Another traditional, yeah.
Can I get
One bueno. Yeah. Right, there's your 10. All right, and there's a bueno there. Of course you can, like side, corner, middle. Doesn't matter. There we go. We're paying card or cash. Card, yeah. Want to put them in the bag for you, Bet? There you go. You want this bueno one out of the bag? Yeah, you can eat it now. No worries. We've got 550, 650, 850, 880 all together, please, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks all. Have a wonderful afternoon. All right, take care. Next, please. Oh, you love her. Were you all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Good. 2 Nutella. 2 bueno. And a jam and cream. That's a fiver exactly, please, love. On a card or cash? Cash, yeah. Marvellous. Put in another bag as well, love, all right, because it's a bit jammy. There we go, love. £5, please. Thank you very much. There you go. 5 change. Enjoy and have a wonderful afternoon all. Take care. Thank you. Next, please. Oh, you love, are we all right? Good. 10 traditional, my love. No problem at all. How's your day going? Yeah. Another day closer to the weekend, isn't it?
Well, I'm on half term.
Oh, lovely. Having a nice week off. Anything else, love? 550 then, please. There we go, of course. Hey lads, how we doing?
What do you recommend?
Oh, you got to have traditional, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll have,
Hot traditional, the best for me.
can I have 7 traditionals?
7 traditional and a Biscoff as well, yeah. And a Biscoff, you said, was there? Or Buenos? Biscoff. There we go, fella. That's £5.20 in total, please. Of course you can, man. There we go. Nice one, lads. Enjoy. Have a great afternoon. Thank you. Lovely little card someone dropped into us yesterday saying, thank you. I have walked past and walked past again, and still you make moments of magic. Thank you for all your efforts. Have a great day. What a nice little note someone left us. Very touched. So it's lunchtime and I'm bloody starving. Gonna check out one of my favourite vegetarian places now, the Crispy Dosa. It's pretty new in Cardiff, but I'm a massive Indian food lover, and South Indian cuisine dosas, healthy, stunning and nutritious. So let's go and check it out. What's happening, mate? How's it going?
Yeah, good.
You good? Yeah?
So while we wait for the food, let's have a bit more of a chat about the trading. So how did you get into it? How long has it taken you to become profitable?
So got into trading in 2020. Obviously everything went pitong with the restaurant. Realised I need to learn a new trade, new skill set. We never knew what was going to happen around the world, whether these lockdowns were going to last or what was going to happen economically. So decided to throw the hat in the ring and have a little look at trading and investing.
And you were telling me you use prop firms. So for people who don't understand what that is, what is a prop firm? How does it all work?
Yeah, so right now I trade using prop firms or proprietary firms, which are basically a way of trading a large chunk of money whilst only exposing you to, say, £400 of exposure rather than investing £100,000, which is what you get to trade. And how that works is they set 2 tests for you normally on a challenge. The first test is to pass, to make 10% on the 100k. The second test is to earn 5% on that 100k with a maximum loss daily of about 5%, no more than. And if you pass those challenges, they'll give you £100,000 or $100,000 to trade with. And if you can make anywhere between 5 and 10% of that a month, then you're looking at a decent monthly income.
Obviously with trading, it's big sums of money. Is it hard to kind of keep your emotions under control, or how do you make sure that you keep that out of it?
So the emotional side of trading is a complex topic. I mean, the best way, if you are an emotional person and you're really attached to money, I would say don't get involved in the markets, because the highs and the lows can absolutely destroy your mood on a daily basis. So if you do have a high level of attachment to money, I would say don't even bother. If you can be detached, or if you've got enough money to invest that you're not even worried about, then it's definitely something you should dip your toe into. Not financial advice, and only invest what you can afford to lose, but it's a good trade to have if anything goes wrong. And the way things are set up economically, geopolitically right now, it's good to have an alternative. So the main thing to understand with trading, it is not a get-rich-quick scheme. If you think you can just follow some mentorship or a signals group, you're set up to fail. The best thing you can do, my advice would be, is to go on ICT Trader, which is a YouTube channel by Michael Huddleston. He literally democratized trading for people to trade in the same way that large institutions trade. Because most people get into trading, they trade chart patterns, triangles, head and shoulders patterns, cup and handle patterns, but that's how every retail trader trades. But if you jump onto ICT Trader, Michael Huddleston's mentorships, I would say the 2022 mentorship is a really good one to get into. It's about 40 videos long. You won't get it the first time, but if you commit yourself to it and actually put in the work, meaning you have to back test. Don't think you can just look at it once and understand the markets and understand where trades are going. You have to put in the work. But if you put in that work, you can really become a successful trader just by following what he's teaching you. More than most books, more than any mentorship, and more than any signals group, there's something you could actually pick up for yourself. Take it anywhere in the world, whether you're sitting on a beach, whether you're living in a cold place, wherever it is, as long as you've got an internet connection, it's a skill that you'll have and nobody can ever take away from you. But you have to put in the legwork. In the current climate that we're in, it's really important to diversify your income streams. So it could be trading, it could be setting up Amazon FBA business, it could be having your own bricks and mortar business, or it could just be getting someone to manage a little small portfolio for you, or do it yourself for like a trading 2-on-2 account. So I think it's highly important right now to dip your toes in as many things as possible, to learn what you're doing, because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know where the economy is going. Unemployment is up today, I think 5.2%. I don't know if that's UK or just Wales. So these are massive cracks appearing in the economic system, and we don't know what's going to happen with house prices, we don't know what's going to happen with interest rates. So get off Netflix, get off Amazon Prime, spend your time constructively learning of how to navigate these difficult waters that we're going to find ourselves in over the next couple of years.
So what we got there?
This is gobi Manchurian, which is cauliflower dipped in rice flour, tossed with spices in a nice Manchurian sauce.
Let's give it a go, see what it tastes like.
Now you got to try it.
So what else we got? We got one more dish.
Yeah, so this is chili paneer. Paneer is made by boiling milk, and then you curdle it with like lemon juice. And what happens then is you get the paneer, which is like an Indian style cottage cheese, and separately you get the whey. So if you like whey protein and high protein drinks, if you're on a health kick or you're in the gym, then this is a perfect way to get everything that you need. Because you've got high protein, good fats. Some may say saturated fat, but you're not a big believer in all that. But yeah, you're getting everything you need in a nice, healthy, nutritious way, and also being vegetarian, which is, you know, what I practice.
Yeah, and it tastes lovely, doesn't it?
Absolutely delicious. Ticks all the boxes. Another great meal at the Crispy Dosa. Introduced Will, the cameraman, to his first vegetarian food. I think it went down a treat. Got to rush back. Girl just phoned, run out of current. So busy because it's half term. So obviously we haven't ordered enough stock. I have to kick someone's ass when I get back. But yeah, we'll pick some up currants, then do another mix, and then we can wrap up the day. Currants.
1 bag for half a mix, is it?
For a single, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. We'll have to double check.
Yeah,
Pour it.
I'd open it to it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I don't know if it's 1 or 2 bags, but I think it's 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, safe, I mean, still.
Yeah, so just wrapping up for the day now. Just a little reminder about Monday. My dad and I are off to number 10 Downing Street. Probably going to take about 600 Welsh cakes, 5 different flavours. Only the mini ones, because obviously it's just a taste testing for the Prime Minister and his ministers for a celebration of St David's Day. If you want to keep up to date with what's going on, follow us on all the socials, YouTube, Instagram. We'll keep that updated. We'll have videos, photographs from the day. We're not allowed to take any ourselves. We're not allowed to take electronic devices in, but they're going to supply us with lots of photos and videos. So you can see how that turns out. My suit's cut and ready. Going to go and pick that up late this afternoon, and we're going to be ready to rock. So yeah, keep following us. Anything else you want to see or anything you want to hear about, my opinions on, just give us a follow and or comment in the box below, and we'll try and fulfill those desires.